Of course, my mind told me otherwise in these lower seasons, but did I give up on myself? No. I didn't give in. I didn't give in to them thoughts trying to take me away from the light, the joy, creativity, and colorfulness and openness I've always had for my life. When trauma happened and domestic violence situation happened, that was a serious traumatic experience. Understanding what I went through as a child to let that be okay in my life, that one relationship, understood the whys, is how I got clarity. I had to really tell myself, I can't go out like that. I'm not going to give up on my focuses, my disciplines and routines and self-care things that keep me going. So this is why I had to create a strategic plan in these low seasons. There's so much joy in my life now. And it's not because of external factors. It's because of things that I went through, and I realized that a lot of us were getting overly agitative, overly responsive, aggravated, stressed out over things we can't control. And we haven't got to the root of the why. The root of the why is going to get you to how to get out of those same behaviors that don't serve you at all. Now, when things don't go my way, when things don't go right, when things are set back, when things change, I prepare myself mentally for all this. I've been through situations where I had to jump to be adaptable and solution oriented. I had no time to sit around and wait. I had no time to listen to that inner voice that didn't serve me. In these seasons of being confused on who I was now, what I was going through, what it did to me, not recognizing myself. You know what got me back to recognizing myself, ladies? Is looking at old pictures of me in my 20s when I was going to all these events and shows, art, design, creativity, teaching my classes. That was the source of getting back to me. Not calling all these people, not resorting to filling up my empty holes with things. I had to resort back to what brought me joy, passion, and elevation in my life when I was a young girl, into my teens, 20s, and now in my 30s. I almost listened to that inner critic that came from domestic violence and all these triple-line situations that I take accountability for. In certain situations, you don't know what's going to happen when you go in them, but me being mindful and self-aware, I take accountability for my domestic violence trauma because I'm not a victim. And I take accountability not for the other person, but for me. I'm not a victim. I'm a warrior. I refuse to let somebody else outside of myself get power over me. Because if you do, that's when you're going to go into a mindset of trying to pay somebody back, trying to put them down, trying to curse them out, trying to call your family members up and put them down. Yeah, we know you went through a bad season with this person that caused you trauma, but doesn't mean you have to sit around in it. You have to find your way out, your healing, your elevation. Understand why you react the way you do, why you respond. Now my life has an ease to it. Yeah, I still have my days, but I don't get worked up on everything. Even at work, I let people say what they want to say and I remain in my peace because I know who I am, I know what I'm about, and I know what I can do. It's the moment when you really don't know yourself, where you allow the outside world to control every little mood, every little emotion, and every little reaction. I'm learning so much on this journey to have more of a peaceful